It is once again time for the Law on You with the area's premier attorneys, Fellerman and Ciarimboli. As we're nearing the end of the year, anything that either of you are particularly looking forward to?
Snow.
Summer.
Well, that's why we have a good balance, right?
There you go.
One of you is sitting on the lawn, one is on the U.
Snow.
Pretty much.
Ready for it to snow.
Well, listen, Lindsay and Sugarloaf, today is your question day. So you wrote, I was injured in a trucking accident from the way it was swaying before it happened. I think the cargo shifted because it wasn't properly loaded or secured.
You may be right, but more likely than not, this is as a result of driver error. And so what happens is, so it could potentially be a cargo shifting case, but more likely when the cargo was loaded, the driver didn't balance the axles appropriately. And when you don't balance the axles appropriately for the weight that's in the truck, then what happens is you have that swaying. Cargo shifting cases, when we see them, and we've had them, that usually happens when a truck driver is going around a corner, the load shifts, topples over the truck. If they're just driving down and you see that that's starting to fishtail, it's usually as a result that the weight on the axles are not balanced appropriately, or that the driver, you have bad inclement weather or wet road, and the driver's running what's called their engine retarder or Jake brake, and it decreases traction, which creates that.
Now, I don't know if the viewers are paying attention, but you can tell that Ed Ciarimboli really likes talking about trucks. So if you have a question,
Got a lot of knowledge about
he
them.
really does. I'm not just saying that. He loves to talk about trucks. Pick up the phone and give him a call. He'll talk to you about trucks all day long.
All day
He has a
long.
lot of wisdom and knowledge.
All
Any
day.
questions or comments about trucks, all you have to do is call that hotline right there that you see on your screen.
Good question.